Good morning. So, I don't know how long I'm going to stream today because I slept between three different sleeps, about a total of 5.5 hours. Why was the screen pink? Um, because the overlay for some reason just seemed to be broken. Don't know why. But so, plan for today. Automating neutral steel degrees 1 through 4. That's good to hear, Demon. We'll need to see about making some crafters. It's really nice. That's good to hear. It's 4? Yes. But yeah, I'm doing good today. My shoulder kind of hurts. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Hopefully you're doing well, Demon. Scarl, I hope you're doing well too. More dark steel. You feel like crap. I'm sorry to hear that, Demon. We're good? Doing good. That's good to hear. Feeling better? Your foot is still clicking and popping. That's not good. See. Goal for today. Get the neutral steel automated. Step 2 is to not do coke on my phone. I had like a white powder on my phone and I don't know why. Coke. Thank you for the head pats and hydrate, Demon. I'm hydrating right now. Okay, then this is Electrum. Did I? No, I don't think I ever did. So I gotta go over here, get osmium, and I think I have some refined obsidian. But yeah, so today's definitely gonna be probably a slower day. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. I'll see how long I'll stream. My shoulder does hurt from the shot. So, and hopefully it doesn't make me feel under the weather tomorrow. Hope you feel better soon. It's just my shoulder at the moment, but I'm afraid I'm gonna start feeling possibly sick. What does an energy core do? Make a rail gun. Multi-tool. Interesting. So I guess while that does its thing, I can start working on these. The other concern I have when it comes to this is not having enough channels. I don't think that's going to necessarily be an issue because this is using only one of the 4 channels here. Overall, I don't think any of this is going to be too much of an issue. Like, Britannia should be pretty easy to knock out. Omicron, I don't imagine it going to be that hard. Can't do pneumatic craft. Can knock out Epsilon, Beta. But I can start working on the magma. I'm going to need a bunch of these magma crucibles. Shit, I did not want to do that. Magma crucible and fluid transposer. So, like, let me think real quick. Uh, tier 1 requires 1, tier 2 requires 2, tier 3 requires 3, tier 4 requires 4. That's 10 crucibles. Steel plating. Okay. And I need hardened glass and Invar. I made, oh, I made enough. Never mind. I will definitely start adding layers. I don't know if I'm gonna ever go below because I've got that right there, and I don't know if this is enough of a distance. But the nice thing is, it's all doing its thing. I'm curious on how the rods are doing. Looking pretty good. Red alloy is at almost 132. Certain resources I will probably definitely be growing a lot of rock candy. I wish you could grow. Honestly, the more I'm playing, the more I'm tempted to just bite the bullet and once I get into Project E, begrudgingly use it. Oops. There are certain quests that I have skipped by accident that I will have to go back and deal with, but for now, not gonna worry about those. I'm like really happy with the how much I've progressed in this pack. Has anyone played is that game Silk Song yet? Coil. Yes, cat. Do you mind? I might need to see about not augment. Can't read chat either. Blizz and Signalum. See Signalum. Not go behind the thing. Thank you for the Pats Demon. Dennis. Your toes going into my belly. I feel great. Ow. There we go. I'm actually surprised I didn't just put the recipe in for that thing. Well, also, there's technically one other upgrade I could use for this machine. See about putting acceleration cards in there. Jesus. That is incredibly slow. There's technically one more upgrade to this machine that I could do, which is making the stellar capacitor. I don't know the difference, but it might be of interest to deal with later. So there's the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Foil. I have these, not 100, though I could if I really wanted to. Got a little kitty cat on my lap. She's a cute cat. She's a pain in the ass, but she's cute. Rubbing your ass. You like the butt rubs? Kit. Need 10 more. I will have to make pulverizers and glacial precipitators. And 40 augments. Luckily enough, the auxiliary augment or the auxiliary reception coil is cheap now. I remember when it used to be expensive, but 131 red alloy. That's a good amount. Hi Jeebus, hopefully you're doing well. Need a pulverizer. I need pulverizers do I need? What level is the tectonic? Tectonic. Hopefully you're doing well though. That is 4th degree, so I only need one pulverizer. Steel gear and a coil. I'm doing pretty well. One crusher. 4 auxiliary. One kit. I could technically tear. I can tear this down. Need this anymore, and I can redo how this is set up so that it's like for if I need it for certain recipes. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. No, you want me to pet you. Cryonic. The first to the second, second to third is okay. So I need 3 jet lid, or no, fuck, I said the name of it earlier. I forget the name of the machine. Glacial precipitator. And that's going to be 12 of these. And a kit. What? I mean, the eyes. Okay. Oh, I must sleep. Okay, so you thought you were going to understand a bit more of what I'm looking at. It hasn't happened. If you want me to explain anything, do let me know. So for this one, it's just magma crucible with transposer, crafter, poser. Let's not lose that. Thank you. It's being salty. So what's new? Okay, so now this is for the tier 2. Just like that. That. And like this. Yeah? Okay. Need to switch these around actually. Okay. And to make snowballs. Okay. Glacial precipitator. Okay. This one will be definitely the easiest one right here because it's just the poser. Transposer. Okay. And then for this one, it is Xiphian, which is just another set of these. It's here, here, and here. Okay, so looks pretty easy so far. Easy, yeah. Uh, Now, here's the thing about this one. It is one fluid transposer, two fluid, three fluid, four fluids. One, two, three, four. Pulverizer, crafter, glacial precipitator. I have enough augments. You ever tried Arlcraft before? I have. Not my type of pack. Andrew likes technical packs. I do. I can tell. Sleep though. I've talked about playing Arlcraft with someone, but he's just been very busy, so I haven't got a chance to play with him. Factory driven. Very factory driven last. Yes. I love automation. In fact, I'm not going to any kind of field of engineering, I guess is a bit of a shock. To do chemical engineering. Fair. I'm out here going cross-eyed and would rather fight a dragon. Let's see. Yeah, I've tried RL Craft. It's not my type of pack. I don't mind difficult packs, though. I've played. I'm gonna age myself real quick. I've played like Blood and Bones. Jesus, Jeebus, thank you for subscribing. My site. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. Fuck ads. I think that's a mentality everyone can get behind. Okay, so let me think this through. Stone. Niter, sulfur, obsidian. No clue. I honestly don't know and don't particularly care. Snowballs. Snowballs. Grab some cobblestone as just filler. Oh, I just thought of something. Probably isn't going to be good. I'll figure a way out. I'll figure a way around it. Flux ducts. Pulverizer and glacial capacitor. Um, that, remember, and then for the first recipe, internal for that recipe, Rothium. I'll take this out. And I'll have blaze rods. First recipe, blaze rods to blaze powder. And grab the right things. And then here, fuck. There, there, there. I might not have enough crafting. Should. It's 2 per. So this one will be and blitz. That. And that. Okay. Because what do I need? I need, at most, I need 8 items exporting. So I might actually be able to do this anyways. I actually forgot to change the input for some of the items. I'll worry about that later. There. Rothium and then tonic. Not do it for these though, so let me fix this. And I'm going to make one of each. that. And it's cryothium, erothium, and a piece of cobble. And then the final one is just all four of these. So there's that. That's all set up then. Now let me see. How many capacity cards do I have? 6. That should be enough, I think. Like, let me check. Export bus. It's only, yeah, okay. For that last one, I just need 8, which is that. Okay. Exporter. More. I just need dense. I guess I just need regular cabling. Dense and P2P. This is just up here. And connect this up. And memory card. Black. I definitely need to see about making more cables. Right, I just have a bunch. Okay, so exporter. Actually grab the individual resources though now, which is redstone, sulfur, niter, obsidian, and the rods. Corresponding rods. Finally, draconium. Sleep, so I'm not fighting shit while setting up the automation. So draconium. Yeah. can't see my screen, love. Oh, the crusher is... I can't, that in my ass. That. Yoink. Pain in my ass. This one requires that. There's that. And I need to make quite a few acceleration cards. So the only thing it's not getting at the moment is... Okay. Okay, and then next up is this one. Export bus, draconium. Or bus. I think it's just one capacity card because I don't need this. We need a second one for this. This or this now. Why this one was going so slow. Here. And this one just needs one. That. And then the final one. Chromium, and this one just requires one, and it's just these three. Then now I need a bunch of storage buses. But for now, I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about setting up all the cabling needed. The filter. Dust. Okay, I only need one tectonic. Xiphian, 3 Cryothium, and I actually only need 3 Pyrothium too. Pyrothium, shit, Prothium, Cryothium, Xiphian, Tectonic. So if I turn that to always active, Xiphian. So the biggest issue now is the speed. It's crafting just very, very slowly. It seems like it's working, which is a good sign. It's just, you know, why it's not exporting those is because these. Let me make a sink. I need 3 sinks. Sink. And don't listen. Don't worry about what that guy said. Just he's just a troll. My joints hurt. Don't feed into the trolls. Xiphian, Ionic. This wrong. Pyrothium Xiphian is over here. This one is Pyrothium, Bionic. And then that one doesn't need a filter because it's just a single pipe. That guy's a loser anyways. No longer an issue. Nope. But to be fair, it's YouTube, so I don't expect anything less. Not a way. That would work a little bit faster. Terracotta. I'm crafting speed upgrades and that's going by pretty slowly. I wonder why that is. Check. I'm using over here. Oop, there we go. Sure. I just need bucket. Just put in my system. What? Draw anything. It's froze? Let me relog real quick. Alrighty, let's see. But until I get the glacial precipitators going, I think for the most part that's all set and ready to go. Can I use it in a pink generator? Any hour now, this will boot up. Oh. Fluid. I do wonder if maybe I should use a second export bus for that one. I do wonder why that's not going into this one. Lyphian tectonic straight up isn't going in there. wrong. Cryotheum. Is it fucked up over here too? Oh, it just straight up isn't crafting that. This one isn't going in. Huh. Oh, going in. Weird. I don't know why it was doing that. What I might do is change the export buses for these. Just export redstone. Okay. That does appear to be the biggest bottleneck. Redstone off of those. Also, I think that's a quest. Nice. So that's gonna be doing its thing over time. It's not gonna be very fast. However, it's doing its thing. So that's good at least. Nice. So I have tiers 1 through 4 automated at this point. Because it's not the fastest working thing and it seems to get hung up a lot. I don't know why. Fuck off. With you. You. So what's the goal or all of this? What are we automating? It's a neutral steel. And neutral steel has 11 different degrees. I'm up to 4th. And this allows me to make Supremium Essence, which really isn't that big of a concern for me. However, it's the 6th degree that I'm really interested in. Because the 6th one will let me get the Master Infusion, which is like the big goal. So this just brings me a step closer to hitting the Master Infusion crystal. The different degrees are used later on for certain recipes, like the 10th degree is used in Chaos Catalyst, which is used for endgame stuff. Um, 8th degree is used in some creative stuff, or a singular creative stuff, and a quantum compressor, which is really important. Um, 7th is used in a few things, including the transmutation table. 6th is used in a few things: infinity capacitors, infinity tanks, and crystalline. Fifth is not used in anything, but fourth is just kind of the entry point for where you get the supremium. So all this work is just to automate neutral steel to the fourth degree. And yeah. So the worst part about this recipe is the fact that it's a 3-to-1 ratio. So you need 3 tier 1s to make a tier 2. You need 3 tier 2s to make a tier 3. You need 3 tier 3s to make a tier 4, and so on. So it's just very expensive in the amount of draconium that it needs. And I think I'm probably still in the surplus when it comes to draconium. I doubt I'll be going through that much draconium that fast. So, but that's set up, which means getting different resources should be a bit easier. Considering the fact that I have this stuff on passive now. It's not going to be very fast. I have no idea what any of that means, but sounds important. It is very important to get. Um, but the nice part is the fact that this is all going to be passive. So it's going to be doing its thing in the background. So short may not be the fastest thing. However, however, it will be working while I do other things, so I don't have to baby it. Which is the best part about that is I don't have to worry about babying it. So since that's done, I can knock out some quests. So is smooth and smooth is fast, right? Yep. If I don't have to worry about it, that's the best option. So next up, whoops, he's probably working on this stuff of abyssalite. That's easy enough. Spell. Oh, I don't have abyssalite. Slow, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Yep. Go to the mining dim. Stop, reset, config, new, or abyssalite. Abyssal. Or abyss. Oh, it's abyssal night. Or abyssal night. Find that for me. Uh, uh, yeah. In the time that it took, doing stuff, I already got 8 fourth degrees, which isn't a whole lot. However, just even having this stuff passive, and I could have it exponentially, but at the moment, I'm not too worried about that. So, like, if I wanted to, I could have 9 of these fluid transposers to make one of these per interval of this. But I can't due to how expensive the crafters are. I don't have the space for it either, really. So I really want to get sloppy, which is fine by me. So fuck you. But for now, that's good enough. The next thing I want to start working on, unfortunately, probably going to be more seeds. Because seeds are too good to like ignore. So what I might do is work on some of these, get them like going in the storage system. Go from there. Or I could wait to get Insanium, which requires 6. If I need 4, that's 12, 36 of these. So if I get 36, I could get, right? So it's 4, 16. Okay, 16, 48, 38. Hold on. 16 times 3 is 48. Sounds like a cartoon drug. 48, that's 16, 24. That would be 144. So Insanium's a little bit out of my reach at the moment. Not that Insanium was really all too useful for me outside of strictly getting the Master Infusion Stone. This will be what I want. I actually need a lot more. But once I get that, it should be a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit easier at least. Okay, probably my next thing that I want to start working on is the Emmy controllers. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I get rid of all that. I want to get 9 more of these. That would be reinforced alloy, which is capacitors. I don't have enough infinity or grains of piezoality. Heather. I do wish this worked a little bit faster, but I guess it's good enough. That might actually be something I will look into is getting Insanium seeds going because what else do I need? Endstone, Ardite. Okay. Yeah. I've got enough. Yeah, okay. Can I make electrotine in the alloy smelter? No. Okay. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick. So how bad is the atomic disassembler? Honestly, I'm going on a little bit of a side quest. I want to get the atomic disassembler. Yeah, I need a capacitor. I actually have enough. If I can get the atomic disassembler, that makes just breaking things a lot faster because it's like an all-in-one tool. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this thing to work. Auto crafting the enriched alloy. With this tool, I will be able to mine a little bit faster. Atomic alloy being 252 is wild. God, this mod pack is starting to drive me insane with its stupid, like, ME system. Okay, there we go. Atomic disassembler. There's a fast way to charge things, but I don't think. I think the next thing that I can use to charge isn't available till Draconic. Yeah, that's a little bit out for me at the moment. Just a little bit. Actually, that is something that's actually much closer than I thought it was going to be. I need this to finish charging. almost done charging, but that's fine enough. Right back in 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's see. So that's that. Let's see. I'll work on that. So I gotta make that. Might be my interest to make the electrotine. What I might do is get vibrant, energetic, switch that out for the crystal teen one. Whatever the something silver. The energetic silver and the vivid alloy. Let me see. I want cobalt, ardite, vibrant, energetic, electrum, electrotine. Vibrant is tier 5 though. I'm sure that'll be fine. So while I'm here, A. Oh, sad. So if I go see about making the solar panels now, yep, looks good. So while that does that, I'm gonna start looking into getting. Weird that Cobalt is tier 4, but Ardite is tier 3. Storage bus. I need interfaces, which is shit. I'm crafting solar panels. No, I gotta wait. No, I think I have the transistors. I do. No, we'll make 40. No reason not to. Because thankfully, transistors are relatively cheap. The thing I need to see about doing is getting oil, a production of oil. Because there's this nutrient distillation and biodiesel, but that's not. Eh. However, if I go with the, I don't, which oil was it? Was it magnetic craft oil? No, that's oil residue. What oil was this? Just thermal? Because I mean, obviously, if I could get shale, that'd be nice, but. Maybe the one that I was looking at was the black laser that's inverted. Oh, tungsten. It's interesting. The shale is found in any biome, which is actually kind of unfortunate. Especially considering the fact that it's got like no weight to it. So I guess I could do that. So once I can get the storage buses going, I can actually withdraw 10 stacks already, which is huge. These worked a little bit faster, but unfortunately I'm kind of throttled. Understand this. Huh. Strange. Well, it's slowly doing its thing. As you can see, it's like 11, almost 12. I'm almost at, you know, 4 stacks or 3 stacks. So it's almost, keyword almost, as you can see, 1 or 3 times, or I guess 3 less, because that's 20. That's almost 3 times less than this. That's almost 3 times less than this, and this is almost 3 times less than that. So, as you can see, extended. I don't understand why the machines just sometimes just don't accept stuff. Set to round robin, and it doesn't work. If I don't set it to round robin, it doesn't work. I don't understand. Yeah, so that'll slowly be working and doing its thing. One. That was fast, I think. It was a pretty good speed. Okay, so the event interface. I need interfaces for storage bus. Is it still crafting? No. Or a piston. And then I just put this, and this. channels does that use? That uses what, 15? That's not too bad. So if I look in here, yeah, that's a few neutral steel. I will key the drawers. Okay, so and then all the way down to here is the neutral steel, the 4th degree. The reason why I have it being all the different neutral steels is because of the fact that I don't know when I'll need what. The other one I should actually probably start looking into seeing. So I got the 4th degree. That's not the issue anymore. So 4th degree, so it straight up goes to the 6th. So 5th degree is useless. So once you get up here, that it starts becoming useful. Hmm. I'm not gonna worry too much about that at the moment. The one thing I'm kind of tempted to do is replace interfaces with storage buses. I might do that. Might help with maybe trying to deal with storage stuff. Just don't understand this, you know? Doesn't work as intended. Abyssalite for something. Shite. I also need to work on getting a controller, though. Molecular. Oh, do I not have the recipe for molecular assemblers? Molecular assemblers. Acceleration, I need 16. So I did the math wrong. It's 20. I am getting a bit tired, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue, unfortunately. I'm missing rhodochrosite. Math is hard. I have a lot more rhodochrosite. I guess not. I don't know. I wasn't listening into the conversation. The conversation did not involve me, so I don't listen. Okay, so all I'm missing is the diamond team block then. Heat 64. Make that. Okay, let me see. I still need more electrotine. Make the alloy itself, but this just gives you the dust. That's gonna do its thing. Get rid of that. Yeah, so pretty much once I get the a lot of these alloy and even just seeds going, yes, I could start working on getting some of these seeds growing. It's like dirt, nature, water. Do I have them fully grown? That's the question. Because I got dirt. Here, let me bookmark these. Because I'll focus on each tier. Dirt, nature, wood, water, ice, and zombie? Is it those six? One stone. That one actually might not be a bad idea to have as the raw stone. Someone that can make just pure stone, which would be a whole lot faster than using the smeltery. Plus, that gives me access to some of these other resources. Flint, gravel. That's about it. I think zombies all too useful, so I'll just have it turn into flesh. I know I've got wood. So dirt. Nature. If I have water. Apparently I got water seeds at some point. Okay, so water. And I need to see about ice, which apparently I don't have. I think I could just make ice though. But to Britannia and convert it. Does ice even do anything? guess so. I mean, I can make super cooled ice. Water, zombie, I don't have. And then stone, it's easy enough. Am I crafting anything? No. Stone. Oops. The last seed is zombie. I need to go to the hunting dimension. All right, the hunting dimension, you can change the biome. Off to a fantastic start. 14% drop, I think. How does one super cool ice? Well, it's super cooled. Superconductor. Huh. Because it's super cool. Super cold ice. Well, to be fair, it is using helium, liquid helium, which is usually pretty cold. So I don't know if it's necessarily the ice that's making it cold, or if it's the helium that's making it cold. 30% chance drop. Just give it to me. Damn. That hurt my brain. What? Talk about liquid helium. Art done. I'll perfect these tomorrow. Tier 2 is just going to require a lot of these neutral steel. Same with these. So just, yeah, okay. So this is going to be probably where things start getting a little bit more intricate. Because I need the jazzlumine for the aluminium. It's going to be fucking fun to deal with. Yeah, so getting these should be not too bad. I'm curious about the skeleton seeds. Excuse me. 10%. So you can actually just straight up get these. So you can kind of work around needing these. Uh-huh. The thing about this specifically is the fact that for the most part, they're just pretty useful to just have. Block of solium. Okay, not going for that. I'm just trying to think. Having star metal would be nice. I have to deal with this still. So maybe going for the rock crystal seed soon would be a good idea. considering that I've been using a lot of rock crystals. That is a tier 5 seed. So I don't know. But I'm gonna have to get every single seed that the quest book has listed here, which I think is just all of them anyways. I think it might be a good idea just to go through this and get as far as I can, perfect them, and then um set them up so that they're automatic, you know? Just trying to think. 'Cause a lot of these seeds would just be like really nice to have in general. Like aquamarine or I think it's infinity. I don't know where the infinity one is. Grains of infinity seed. Like this would just be nice to have because it makes grains of infinity. And if I need to, if I'm trying, keyword trying, obviously I'm not at the point where Project E is even available. If I'm trying to not use Project E, I'm going to have to use every resource at my disposal. And then these seeds will be extremely useful to have. And wildest part is the crux is the cheapest part of these seeds because this is the recipe. It requires HEB 248 oxide fuel. Honestly, everything else is not too bad to make. Tritium's easy. Insanium's a little bit annoying to make. Enhanced Void is just stupid crafting bullshit. But yeah, so the hardest part's definitely the HEB because I need berkelium. I need berkelium 248 and berkelium 247. Which I get from isotopic separator of LEB, which is that's still berkelium 248. Berkelium, I need to get the small components. That's from depleted LECM 243. I'm gonna have to build a breeder reactor. That's what I'm gonna have to do. That nuclear, how bad? Ooh, excuse me. I wonder how bad building a breeder reactor is going to be. Because if I can get a breeder reactor going, so many seeds, though there's a lot of seeds that I need to make. Unfortunately, there's a quest all the way down here. The end. So normal mode 100%, whatever. Titan mode 100%. Okay. Kappa mode 100%. Getting there. Mythic mode 100%. This is the one I'm going for. So I'm currently playing on Mythic mode. Created the world in Mythic mode. Going to be continuing my way through this pack on Mythic mode. Um, We'll definitely say ME system is testing my fucking patience though. It's unfortunate that they're flickering so much, or I guess like shifting around so much, but in reality, I guess it's not that big of a deal. don't think I could even create a subnet because last time I did a subnet, it broke. Can. As you can tell, I'm using certain resources quite a lot. Draconium's going to be up there eventually. Draconium just the issue with Draconium is the fact that it gives you 1-to-1, or is it 8-to-1? Draconium, what, 8-to-1? Yeah, it's 8-to-1, so you're not getting the best rate of Draconium, but it's still going up. I'm at 152, which is good enough. Yeah. And obviously this will be slowly going. I still don't fully understand this. I got 34 neutral steel of the first degree, which means I could hypothetically make at least all the way up to the 6th degree. Do that actually. Just because that is a pretty bad rate. Yeah, unfortunately it is, but I can't do too much with it at the moment due to just how it doesn't round robin. That's the issue. Round robin isn't round robining. Vivid alloy and titanium vivid. And tungsten. It would be a lot faster if it round robined, but it's not round robining. As funny as that sounds, that's just, it's not doing what it's supposed to. There's neutral steel at the 6th degree. Okay, maybe if I turn that off. Why not do? That's a good question. Why not do? It's too fast. No fucking way that's the issue. Wild. Oh, fuck me, I'm tired. Go get, if you need to get some rest, Phoebus, please take care of yourself. Noted. Apparently, if you have too many speed upgrades, they will not round robin. That's wild. Hey, at least I got it working now, I guess. But yeah, so the reason why the 4th degree is such a bad rate is because it's this. It's 1/4 degree is 3/3 degrees, which then means it's 9 second degrees, which is 27 first degrees. The problem is that the computer is too good. Yeah, pretty much. I don't. Yeah, that's a new one. That is a new one for me too. Fuck out. Hey, I fixed it. I guess. Still not the fastest thing in the world because it requires 2 buckets worth of pyrotheum, which is 8 pyrotheum. Not much I can do there though. I love the fact that it's so flickery. I do wish. I mean, I could just do like item name, but I'm really not a fan of this being organized like this. I usually do numbered. It does cause that when you're dealing with storage drawers and large amounts of resources being inputted into the system. Hmm. Also, I will be going to bed soon. I'm setting some stuff up to print overnight and working on my mini. Sounds good. Yep. Okay. So noted. Ender IO pipes don't round robin correctly with too many speed upgrades. Got it. So my question is, where the oh, up there. I see. I also love getting like 36 gunpowder from from that. But I do think I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm tired. I'm beat today. I'm just probably gonna end stream. I don't think I'm gonna raid. I think I'm just gonna go take it easy for the rest of the night, maybe take a nap. I'm tired. Just doing some last minute thinking real quick. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the neutral getting the neutral steel finally set up. So I will slowly be getting obviously neutral steel as I play. Though I definitely will need to see about getting high grades of neutral steel because uh neutral steel that's 11, so that's 3, 9, 27. 7 times 3, that's the 7th. Times 3 is 240. For 6. For 5th, there's 729. For 4th, that's 2,187. For 3rd, it's. Oh, wait, if we're just doing 4th, that is 2,100. 87 of these. I have 35. And that's for one. I need a few of these. Because I need enough for the Omen ingot. I need enough for the creative compressor for the chaos planks, and I need multiple of those. Fuck. I'm actually not too worried about it because I can just exponentially do this. I hit a button, now everything's fucked. No, Jeebus. And what I might see about doing is creating subnets without interfaces, maybe. That's so many interfaces in storage bus. You know what? Fuck it. We'll deal with that tomorrow. I might not play whatchamacallit tomorrow though. We'll have to see. Hopefully I feel kind of more awake tomorrow. I think just getting like very broken sleep kind of made me not feel too well today. So I am gonna go hit the hay though. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some rest. So I'll see you then. The brain is smooth right now. It very much so is. So I'm gonna go get some rest. I'll see y'all tomorrow.